Hello everyone and welcome back to All Indie. Today we are playing The Wreck. As you can see, I wanted to switch it up game-wise a little bit. We've been playing a lot of like action stuff, a lot of like, I don't know, RPG type stuff. I wanted to change it up a little bit and I wanted to try this game out because one, they had an X-Fest demo and they still have a demo out if you're interested. And it's a 3D visual novel. You follow a failed screenwriter whose name is Junon, as she attempts to make it through the most pivotal day in her life, relive the past, alter the present, and embrace the future, or without your help, Junon's story might end in a wreck. So, I liked that little descriptor. I thought it would be really interesting, and I thought we would give it a try. And away we go. Oh, that music. Oh, gosh. There we go. That's probably better. I love it, though. Love the music. Oh. Oh. Brown. Gosh, I feel like that's still really loud. The Wreck. Click it to start the game. Oh, okay. Didn't realize you guys would be dropping sick beats on me. Jeez. I'm not prepared for this. Obviously.
I have a confession. I love crappy romantic comedies.
Me too.
Yeah, it's a cliche. I can't help it. I love them. All those movies have that scene, you know? The girl is at her wit's end. She's been crying her eyes out. Her makeup is running. She looks like a zombie. She's done.
And then she's gonna get kissed by the man.
Ryan Gosling knocks on her door to coax her out.
Miss.
That's not Ryan Gosling.
Ah, shit. That sounds nothing like Ryan Gosling.
That's what I said.
This is the problem with my life in a nutshell. It's not romantic, and it's certainly not a comedy. All right, where am I? What happened?
Ooh. I mean, there was a doctor, so... And there's a faint sound of an EKG? I think it's a heart monitor? I'm gonna say what happened.
I felt woozy, and then really, really hot. And I guess that I fainted?
Sorry, let me retry that. Mulbrlfurp. Yeah, that's better. Fainted. Can I click on that too? Ooh.
Well, dropped to the hospital restroom floor like a sack of potatoes. No better place for a nap.
Are you okay, miss?
Oh, shit, the doctor.
Honestly? I still think we gotta go with option one, the Mulbrlfurp. I just think that's the best. Honestly, question mark? I don't know. That doesn't really say a whole lot about what's going on. I think we gotta go with the first option. Yep.
That's putting it mildly. I'll be alright, though.
Are you sure?
Ooh, I love it.
As if I could be sure of anything.
So
Still,
unique.
I should probably update my guardian angel. Actually, now that I think about it, maybe there's something I know for sure. If I have to spend one more second lying on this filthy floor...
It doesn't look that bad. Don't be so rude. You're in a hospital. They work very hard to keep that floor clean, okay? This is spotless. I don't see anything going on here. So yes, I'm sure I'm good.
I'm good.
Why are we so echoey?
A big moment. But it's over now. Sorry, I ducked out.
What does your shirt
I'm
say?
feeling much better. I can hardly tell her the truth, can I?
Mm.
Most people don't actually want you to be honest with them. Oh, I apologize.
I'm so
Dr.
curious.
Diagana. I just vomited up my breakfast. I had it all over my chin. It wasn't a good look. It's hardly my fault. I haven't been handling stress very well lately.
So then did you slip and fall in the vomit? And that's how you ended up on the floor? This doesn't feel very honest. I'll be out in just a
second.
Mm-hmm.
Those weren't here before. Do you
What?
think they have any idea where they are?
No.
I'm sure this comes as a shock, but it is crucial that you understand the situation.
I don't understand the situation.
Aneurysm. Do you know what that means?
Mom. Funny. I could never get myself to call her mom. She's always been Marie to me. As I understand it, it's a weakened artery wall?
Correct. And that artery ruptured, which caused a hemorrhage. It is a serious situation. We need to prepare for whatever happens next, very quickly indeed.
I've watched enough Grey's Anatomy to know that this is not good.
I wasn't going to say anything, but I also have watched a lot of the Scrubs and was going to say that it is also not a very good thing. We? Serious? What does your shirt say? Il est mort? Mort? Do you say the T? Mort? Le soleil? Soleil? Hang on, I gotta Google Translate that. Because I think it means oh, it's a song. What does it mean, though? What does it mean? Google, why won't you tell me what it means? Yeah. Yeah, give me the translation. It's dead, the sun died? The sun is dead. Oh, okay. I was gonna say, I was like, I know mort? My god, I can't do R's in French. Oui? Anyway, serious? Le soleil? Soleil? I'm still hung up on French. I'm trying to remember it all. Oui?
I don't know anything about medicine. I work in administration. It's mostly paperwork. I am not going to tell her that I'm a failed screenwriter. She would never take me seriously.
Anything related to medical care will be my team's responsibility. But you are her trusted advocate.
I'm sorry,
you should be
her what now?
Do you not remember? This is the reason we called you. We have your name and your number, which means that you signed the release.
I have no idea what she's talking about.
And since she's not able to express her will, it falls to you to speak on her behalf. But
Oh
I
boy.
presume you discussed that when you went through the process. So you must know that there are a number of options to consider.
I don't know if I should blur that out or not. I probably should, but, yeah.
I don't believe it. She put my name on the form without asking me. She must have forged my signature. It's hardly a surprise. She's always done that kind of stuff. But I'm not making any important decisions.
The drama. I don't understand why we click on these words, but I think it's super cool.
I've had my share of this kind of responsibility, and it didn't turn out well. However, my dear mother doesn't seem to understand.
I had my share of this kind of responsibility. Hello? There we go.
After all we've been through, what makes her think that I can make the right decision? I feel trapped, like a fish in a barrel.
Okay.
Oh, come to think of it, I would love that. A 30-second memory, and not a care in the world. Fear me, sharks, for I am the terror of the oceans. That reminds me of the nickname I got during swim class in middle school.
Oh boy, I was also a swimmer.
Sea hag. Haters, all of them.
I'm sorry, Miss Costa?
Demange.
Oh,
I
sea
went back
hag?
to my maiden name.
I'm sorry. That wasn't fine.
That's so rude.
Listen, I understand that this is all very sudden, but we don't have a lot of time. We need to focus.
Sea hag is so rude. I'm still caught up on here. Why do you think I'm here? Why are we being so rude? Just
I'm sorry, it's just...
come on. Be nice.
Okay, I understand. It's not an easy situation.
It is not.
Our major concern right now is the hemorrhage is spreading. There's the risk of a cerebral vasospasm. That is a complication which could severely affect her brain.
Is she going to die?
We're doing our best to make sure that doesn't happen. But there could be long-term consequences. This sort of event severely impacts the body, and mental functions may also be impaired. I need to know if you and your mother will be able to deal with that sort of complication.
Oh man, this is a lot to ask of a gamer in the past, like, 30 seconds, or a couple minutes since I've started playing. Impaired. I think long term?
No, it can't be.
I don't... What do you mean? I'm
not ready for this.
I don't understand. What do you mean?
Holy...
What?
Fucking... shit.
I mean, I think you understand. I don't think you want to believe it, but I think you understand. So, merde.
Shit.
To be completely frank, if we're able to pull your mother through this, there's only a small chance she'll be like she was before.
Small? How small?
Smaller than that. In all probability, she will never be quite the same. Some people would prefer not to keep living under such circumstances. That rather their medical care were geared more around letting go as gracefully as possible. What I need to know is, what would your mother want?
I don't know how to answer that.
Does anybody?
Last time she told me she wanted something, it was...
MoMA?
Be in MoMA.
Excuse me?
The Modern
MoMA?
Museum of Art? Oh!
Museum in New York.
Miss Demange,
The Mange.
Wait, your mother's that Marie Demange? The artist?
Oui. That artist.
There it is. Works every time. Once people figure out who Marie is, snap! Their whole demeanor changes. They feel like they know her somehow.
Let's skip over that.
Yeah, the Marie Demange. And I'm her assistant, I guess. I handle the business, the management, the press, so that she can be fully dedicated to her art, you see? Anyway, the other day, I got a call from Centre Pompidou. They want to do a retrospective on her life and work. Can you imagine? The billboards, the crowds, the press, the whole shebang.
Is this really what we need to be focusing on?
Yeah. I hop into my car, I rush over to tell her. I run into the workshop, yelling, and you know what she said? Did you hear from MoMA? Ugh. Someone had told her they were considering her Self-Portrait 8, a canvas from her latest series. A whole exhibit in Paris, on the other hand, she didn't care. So, that's my mother. Most of the time, I don't know. I have no idea what she wants.
I know what I'm asking isn't easy. I can give you a little time to think.
Yeah, but...
Like, that would change anything.
Yeah, but seriously, getting into the MoMA is not important right now. I understand that is a dream of your mother's, but let's just put that on the side burner there, the back burner.
Yeah. I suppose I need to think about it. I'm sorry, I gotta go. I know what she'd say. That I'm running away again.
Again?
What did she expect? That I just show up and what? Decide whether she lives or she dies?
I mean... Oh, this is a little trippy.
Make it to the end of the day, let alone...
What? How are you not seeing the deer? Okay. Oh, I don't... Was that something I was supposed to see? Was that something I was supposed to do here with 1,000 Faces 1748? There's a hairbrush, lighter, I don't know, empty water bottle. I don't know what that sticky note says, and I can't do anything to brace for impact. Ah! I don't know what's happening. I love the pit. What is that, a tambourine? Oh, I don't know what that is. Okay. Okay. It's okay. It's alright. Minor anxiety-induced panic attack. No problem. No problem. It wasn't a panic attack. I shouldn't say that.
It was tiny.
But I was very stressed.
think it was around the time Marie had set up her new studio in the sunroom. Now that I think of it, that was also my first experience with death. In fact,
Oh, great.
I also had a really weird dream that night. Something about that day always seemed off. I never figured out why. And why am I thinking about this now?
Is there a way that I avoid the crash? Oh, I don't know. Let's advance.
Marie told us she'd take care of the bird, so we went. I never saw it again.
Oh, my bad.
And when I asked what happened, she said it just flew away. I was so relieved.
Seems like she lied. I lied. Okay. Oh, can I... Am I supposed to be, like, looking for clues in this? Weird dream. Something didn't add up.
I think I saw a big shadow moving down the hallway that night. I imagined a monster bird was visiting us. For a long time, I thought it was just a strange dream.
But the monster bird was real! Oh, I love this. This is so weird.
The nest was high up in the tree, but the wind blew it down. The bird was obviously young. It was a big fall. It must have been badly hurt. I didn't realize it at the time.
My... Oh, gosh. Oh, boy.
Back then, Marie wasn't very well known, but she was hardworking. She had just started a series on birds, actually. They were all over the house. She considered them a symbol.
Mm-hmm. What's the symbol of?
A symbol of anti-anthropic levity.
Mm.
Classic Marie.
Oh, that's a lot of words. Wow, I'm gonna have to think about that one for a second. So we're just gonna keep going through... Is there something else right in here? Maybe, like your paintings, nothing?
Do you recognize it?
Ah, wait!
This is the mobile that Marie made me before I was born. It's exquisite and delicate. I loved it. And you did too. I think I still have it in a box somewhere.
And around we go. Nope, I want to
Yeah,
talk about
Diane
that.
was so proud of packing her own suitcase. Her father came to pick her up that afternoon. She spent the weekend with him and her stepsister. I was a bit jealous, but also happy to have some time with my mother. Just us.
Okay. That stresses me out every time that happens.
Marie was always quite passionate about birds. So I suggested we keep this one as a pet once it got better. I could already imagine it. A beautiful cage tucked in the corner of the studio. She got so mad. At the time, I didn't understand why she reacted like that. But now...
Did you like it? Don't get it. This is very artistic. I also don't like the buildup of, like, what is this? Static music? This whistle? Is it gonna scare me? I don't want to be here. I'm super afraid that the thing's gonna jump out at me and I don't want to be a part of it anymore. I'm missing something. Hang on. I'll get this. I'm gonna Batman my way out of these shenanigans. Okay. Is this symbolic of anything? Oh!
Now I know for certain that someone was in the backyard that night. And since Diane was at her father's, it must have been Marie. What was she doing out there? Maybe...
Alfred. I've got a suspect. And we're gonna do the flip. Okay. So I think we can probably jump straight to the shadow then. Huh? Nope. Okay. I feel like I'm just missing something. Is there something back here? No. Because was it actually dead or something? Is that the thing that I'm missing here? What's happening? Your friend. Looking around. Looking around. Ah!
Maybe Marie killed the bird. That's what she was doing out there in the middle of the night, burying it in secret. And it might sound strange, but I also understand why she did it.
Marie. Alfred. I've cracked the case wide open. With nothing but my memories and a car crash. You. What if I solved this like Clue? Like it was you, in the garden, with a dead bird and a pocket knife. No? I'm still missing a bunch of stuff. Oh, this is making me just a little dizzy. Just a hint. I feel like it's something in the bedroom. Oh. Your glasses. The painting was in the sunroom and now it's in your room. I got nothing. What am I missing here? The ceiling, the window, the closet, the chair, my hands, the bed. I got nothing. So we've already talked about the mobile. What is going on? Might just have to like... Ah!
He's really an astonishing person, you know. She's usually hard, but also she could be vulnerable sometimes. She couldn't stand seeing the bird injured. She knew it would never recover. It was too weak. I remember she said, not being able to fly, that's no life for a bird. She thought it would be better off dead. She could have just abandoned it, let things run their course. But I don't think she did. I think she killed it with her own hands. It sounds cruel, doesn't it? But that's just Marie. That's her outlook on life. She's all or nothing.
What are you trying to tell me? Oh, baby. Oh, I see.
What I need to know is, what would your mother want?
I'm not ducking out. Not this time. After all, isn't this what Marie wanted? I think...
So enthralled.
My legs are shaking. Maybe I'm having another turn.
Knees weak.
I think I need a sugary drink.
Arms heavy.
Understood.
Do you need anything?
Well, I need more coffee. But if I drink another one, my stomach's going to declare war on the rest of me.
I understand.
I just can't speak on my mom's behalf.
You can. It sucks.
One thing's for sure, she's a radical. She's all or nothing. All the time.
understand. It's hard to contemplate the idea of living with a disability.
It's not that, not at all. If we were talking about me or someone else, I would say it's gonna be fine. You adapt. People do it all the time. They have to. Life's too important. I would say that. She wouldn't. I'm not sure that answers your question.
She certainly comes across as rather forthright.
You don't say.
I've seen her on TV a couple of times. My father loves her. She's an extraordinary artist. In her interviews, she's so impressive, fierce even. It must be quite something to be the daughter of someone so talented.
I've heard this one before. That's a polite way to say, it can't be easy to have a nutcase for a mother.
Well, I reel it in. Why don't you take a breath, alright?
You get used to it. Doctor, do we know why? Why this happened? We were just having dinner last night. She was fine.
There could be a lot of factors. Family history, hypertension, alcohol consumption.
I did have a pretty severe hangover this morning.
Even past trauma, like a historic head injury. It's hard to say right now. All right, Miss Demange, I'll give you time to think. Let's speak again in about 2 hours, if that works for you.
Sounds good. Can I see her?
Yes, of course. Let me find out her room number.
I know what I have to do, what I should do. It wasn't that long ago that I could write this kind of scene without breaking a sweat. I step into the room, there'll be tubes everywhere, beeping sounds. The audience will know that it's serious. Then I start bawling my eyes out. I collapse on my mom's bed, pouring out snot from my nose. Or maybe I'll be dignified, stony-faced, standing quietly in the corner, close up on my face. They'll see I'm suffering deep inside. A single tear rolls down my cheek. That's exactly how it will happen. Or what should happen. There's just one problem. I really must. She probably needs me. I don't know why, but I can't open that door.
I love it. Honestly, seriously, I love it. I love the idea. It makes me curious as to what the end is going to be, right? Because like just the experience of this game is that like we're going to relive that car crash over and over and over again until we get to the theme of what like or not the theme to the main points of her mother, right? And like what kind of person she is and what kind of decision that she would make in this decision, and I will have to make it for her. So I love the idea of like replaying these memories until I understand the idea of what's going on. I'm curious as to what's going to happen at the end already. And I've been playing for about 30 minutes. And I'm curious as to like, let's say we get to the end, we make this decision. Does she still have to get in her car after all that? Is she still going to end up in a wreck afterwards? Or like because we make that decision, we change the timeline and all that. And all that changes. I could play this game without saying a word. Like giving a little bit of I'm going to give a little bit of credit here. I loved it. This was awesome. I could play this game just like by myself over a night, I think. And would enjoy it. I think this is fairly similar to also like point and click adventures. Like I think if you kind of like that idea, this is a step above it. So like, and so far like the writing, the voice acting, I kind of like the idea or the plot. That's the word I'm looking for. Wow. I like the plot of what's happening. I think it's very interesting. It's just incredibly, it keeps my interest peaked. So honestly, go check this game out. This was wonderful. This was an awesome demo. Link in the description below. Thank you guys so much for watching. Alfred, I've cracked the case wide open with nothing but my memories and a car crash.